Y'all really getting a good view today. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Oh, F off. There's really no cute way of doing this, like, whatsoever. I'm kind of just giving up. Those people that can just, like, use these little clips and, like, it still looks cute. I'm just gonna put my hair out of my face. Like, I thought I would do, like, a get ready with me, like, a very quick one. Like, doing quick makeup. I'm supposed to be doing my podcast, but Hashini's not texting me back. So, I don't know.
Don't be fucking rude. Are you kidding me? I swear to God, don't be fucking.
But yeah, no, I was having so many technical difficulties last time that it's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know. I'll link all of these products down below. I will try and like just mention them as I'm going, but I don't know. I'm gonna try and do this a little bit more like unfiltered and like less edited. I don't know. It's easier on me and everyone else if I do it that way. But at the same time, like, do people want chatty videos, especially from me? What I realize is that I can just chat and chat and chat. But at the same time, like, you first meet me, I'm shy and quiet and anxious. And then you meet me and I'm annoying as shit. I'm putting on my sunscreen, like for my skincare video. This is only a few days after that skincare video that I filmed. That I would have technically posted last week. So, I'm still PMSing. It's been, I don't usually PMS like too far in advance, but this time, this month, I'm PMSing like weeks in advance. Like it's a bad one this time. And I also ran out of my mousse, my hair mousse, so it's just kind of like all around a messy month for me emotionally. Going in with my milk makeup concealer. Going in. I forgot what I was gonna say. Just gonna get all these beautiful acne blemishes. Then I'll go under my eye. I'm gonna try not to. Oh yeah, I was gonna say like this camera, for some reason, only records like 12 minutes at a time. It's not that big of a deal. I just have to remember, you know. Sometimes I forget. So like last video, it was not only was it out of focus, but you missed out on. Thank God, that's a long video, by the way. Like, I don't know why I rambled for that long, and I didn't edit it all out. Oh, by the way, this kind of expired, so that's why I'm, like, using more than usual. If that makes any sense. But, yeah, like, you missed out on so much of that footage, and it was out of focus. That was just some video. That was just really something. Really something. And for some reason, like my text, I don't know if you notice it, you probably do, because I noticed it. I also had a typo in that video. But like, whenever I put text in it, like a little doot, right? It changes like the whole lighting. And I have no idea what that is. And like I told you guys before that I have done like video editing. I've like taken it in school, both in high school and college, and I like to think that I'm sufficient at doing basic things in Premiere, which I get free with school, by the way, so thank God. But like, I can't figure that simple thing out, and it pisses me off because I'm a perfectionist. I'm a perfectionist, but if you see my room right now, I'm just a train wreck right now. Life is... I'm supposed to be doing a whole bunch of stuff for my reading week, and I'm not getting any of it done. And I'm trying to be kind to myself, and it's annoying because it's not... I can't do that apparently, which is also annoying, to say the least. But yeah, this makeup that I'm doing right now is supposed to be like really quick, and it's what I've been loving lately, which is like no bronzer. I'm kind of like, I feel like I've said this in videos before, but I'm like very self-conscious about my paleness, that I've learned to kind of embrace it. Like, that's why, like, my, what is it called? my Instagram handle is Vampirus, is because it's always been a joke that I look like a vampire and everything, so I've kind of just embraced that. And that's also, that's what you kind of have to do, I guess. Like, I was on the phone, my mom was like at the mall one time, this was like years ago, she's at the mall, and she asked me like, oh, MAC is having this huge sale, like these lipsticks are like $5, like there's this like nude one, do you want to like try it? And I'm like, oh, I don't know about my skin tone or whatever. And she's like, oh, it's okay, I'll ask them. She stayed on the phone and she was like, do you think this would look good on like pale skin tones? Like my daughter, she's like, think like pale vampire. And I'm like, mother, hello. So ever since then, that's when it kind of was like, you know what? Vampirus it is. Now I'm using this way overpriced Milk Makeup lip and cheek thing in the color Flip. This is like the perfect because it's like red. Perfect. I went a little bit too far in on that way, but oh. Yeah. One thing that I've realized with YouTube, this is just gonna be like me just rambling about everything possible, but I always thought that if I ever continued doing like YouTube and stuff, that I'd be like very self-conscious and stuff, but for some reason it has made me way less self-conscious. And I think it's because I look at myself and I'm like, okay, it's really not as bad as in my head. You know, like when I look at myself more now, I'm like looking at myself more, which I'm not used to. So when I'm editing a video, I'm sitting there looking for however long, and I'm like, okay, in my head, everything is a lot worse than how it seems to be in this video. Maybe it's just my lighting. Maybe I have my lighting down. I don't know, but I'm thankful for that. But at the same time, I realize, like, with my podcast and everything, is like, I'm just so chatty. Like, I just want to keep talking and talking and talking. I like apparently hearing myself speak. For what reason? What is the reason?
What was the reason?
I don't know what the reason is. But yeah, like, I'm obsessed with doing, like, my blush and just blush and skipping the bronzer lately and just kind of, like, embracing this flushed type of thing. And I don't know why. Like, I think the way that I was doing my makeup a while ago, because of my paleness, and if you're like pale like me, then you might understand, but it's like you look in the mirror and in a certain type of light, like your eyes look so dark and weird compared to your skin, and like it just doesn't, I don't like it. So especially in the winter, I'm just like, I'll skip whatever that is. And I've been using the Vive palette from what is it called? The Vive palette that I did that little mini review on, and I'm like obsessed with it. But again, it's like warmer colors and everything, so with it being so whatever out, I've just been opting for this palette. I don't know if I talked about it before, but this E.L.F palette by Sephora. It's like comes in cool, warm, cool, or not cool, warm, light, cool, and light, warm, medium, cool, medium, warm, dark, cool, dark, warm, like, and it has like all of the undertones of it, and I'm just like, that's so genius. Like, if I had my own brand, that's what I would do. So yeah, like, I get like these cool colors and everything, and I'm just like, that middle color, this middle color, I would just like put everywhere. And you know, so I just need some of this definition, because if I don't do this step, my eyes just look really weird. I want to start being more positive, but you know, sometimes it's difficult, so I don't want to call myself weird, even though it is the truth. I don't even know if this video is going to make the light of day, because I'm just chatty for no apparent reason whatsoever. Like, what is the reason? So I'm just going to go with my E.L.F. from that review that I did on it. Look at me, I'm just like referencing my own reviews, as if anyone watches them. I guess we'll see. If I can edit this and it's okay, then maybe I'll post it. That's how we'll decide. But yeah, I really hate complaining, especially in the state of the world and honestly how good my life is, you know. I just hate complaining, but I just feel the need to. I feel the need to just like chat and everything, just because like I've seen so many other people online recently do the same thing. Like I said in my last video, I feel like so many people right now are going through it too. And I just like, if y'all are feeling the same way too, you're really not alone. Like there's so many people out there feeling the same way, and that's why I feel compelled to, you know, just mention it too. Did you guys watch, I just watched the Golden Globes the other night, and Jason Sudeikis literally is everything. I'm wearing that hoodie. I haven't tweeted about it. I kind of like have a huge crush on him. Is it a surprise? Is anyone really surprised? I think standards should be wear whatever you want, because people are making comments about how women's standards are obviously higher than men's, which yes, but how about we collectively lower the standards? Because if I was him, I'd want to wear a hoodie too. I think he made a good choice. So instead of men having to dress up more, how about we just collectively relax? I don't know. I feel like it's complicated sometimes, because it's like, oh, just turn off your phone. Don't read what people are saying, and then you can do whatever you want, like as a celebrity. But I'm like, that still doesn't change the standards, you know? But I honestly am kind of like curious as like really what would happen if a woman celebrity went on the red carpet in just a hoodie? Like, would it really affect her career? You know, like these are just questions that I have. Like, what would happen if you just went against society? Like, yeah, you'll get chastised by the media, but would anything further come of it? And therefore, do you care about that? I mean, yes, you would. It would hurt your feelings, but just like, I want to know more about the complexity of these types of things, because I obviously don't know what it's like to be a celebrity. I would never voluntarily be a celebrity and live in the spotlight. I would be one of, if I was a celebrity, I would definitely be one of those celebrities that was just never spotted anywhere. I'd be like, oh, good luck trying to get a good paparazzi picture of me, because I'm inside. I'm inside. I don't go out. So good luck with that. That whole world is just weird. Oh yeah, I've also been really trying to like lucid dream lately, and it hasn't worked. But I'm trying. I'm trying. See, this is like very quick. So far it's only been like 20 minutes. And like I'm kind of proud of myself. Like let's say I'm a French girl. J'ai une fille du français.
Vous êtes stupid?
Does that even make any sense? I really wish that I continued on with French past elementary school or high school, secondary school. This, I have to really concentrate, you know? But, I don't know, within the past while, my eyelids have gotten so oily to the point where for some reason, like, everything always creases. Like, for a minute there, I was fine. But for a minute now, it's not fine. Obviously, with my anxiety, I'm getting nervous about when I go back into civilization, like my creased eyeshadow all the time. I'm just glad that now with like my social anxiety, I won't be as weird coming out of this pandemic, because everyone will be the same. Now I can just joke, coming out of quarantine, and you know, like social skills. Everyone will be like, yeah, I know, right? Like, little do you know. It's been like this since I was 14. We love lopsided eyes. It's not my eyeliner, it's literally just my eyes. My biological makeup. Biological makeup, you see what I did there?
to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is.
I also just watched Raw Beauty Christie's birth video, which I've been waiting so long for. Oh, so exciting. And I just feel so bad that it was traumatic. I think that's everyone's worst fear, is having a birth that's traumatic. You know? Like, a lot of people are scared of birth, and you know, it might be like rough. Obviously it's birth, like you're in labor. But to have it have like lasting effects in that way, I feel like is just like a huge worst fear. But it's funny that when it comes to birth, the thing that I'm scared about most, every mother out there that's going to listen to me right now is literally going to throw something at the screen. Tearing. That's what I'm scared about. Out of everything, I'm like, God, please don't allow me to tear. Not the contractions, not the baby getting into position, your freaking hips widening, it going through your birth canal and pushing your freaking pelvis apart, or none of that. It's the freaking tearing. I'm one of those people, don't plan on having a baby anytime soon, not in a relationship, none of that. Don't even know necessarily if I want children. But I watch birth videos and preparing for birth videos, all of that fun stuff on my free time. I don't know why. Does it make sense? No. I'm also just like a freak. Like, I don't know when or if any of that will happen. Like, if I do have a child, if I even get married, I'm pretty like fine with anything, to be honest. Like, I can totally picture me living in my haunted house all by myself. Like, it's kind of like a dream, you know? Like, I'm a creepy old woman that lives in like this dark old Victorian house at the end of like a suburban street, and all the children that live on that street, they always like run by the house and they come up with these like old what are they called? Legends of like a witch that lives there, like a scary demonic woman that lives there, and it's really just me. Like, they don't know that. Like, I can totally picture that. Just like, oh, I heard her husband died, like she killed him and he's buried in the backyard. And I'll be like, maybe. But reality, like, no, I'm just alone, you know? Because a woman can't just be alone. No. There has to be a reason. It's not her choice. But that being said, because of the way that I am, like, I definitely kind of not plan things, but like I have like an idea of what I want for like a wedding. Or like children's names. I have a list. I have Pinterest boards. I watch baby naming videos. For no reason at all. That's just how it be. Is anyone else the same way? I feel like a lot of people I know and I've heard of are the exact same way. You know, you have like a Pinterest board or like just a list. Like, I can't help it. There's certain things I don't want to forget. I like hear a baby name or just like someone else's name, and I'm like, that name. Like Elio from Call Me By Your Name. I'm like, Elio. Like, beautiful. So I write it down. I use this castor oil every night on my eyes and eyebrows, and it hasn't done anything at all for me. But I do wish that my lashes were a little bit longer. Just I'm asking nicely, but I got moldavite, you know, like that holy grail stone. So maybe I'll just worship to that every night and just manifest longer lashes. Something that I think we can all do with during this rough time. At least give everyone freaking eyelashes. Have you guys gotten anything out of this video? Maybe you learned something about me. I've learned that I can sit here for 26 minutes and just chat. I'm really having a rough time with my hair and everything lately, but thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it was really chatty and annoying. I annoyed myself at times because I just talk and talk and talk. But this is like a quick, really easy makeup to do. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. So yeah,